Commercial breaks filmed round the clock in London, New York and Hong Kong as three men gambled on which way the dollar would turn.
Sitting here every day, when things go badly, if you can't keep your cool at that time, you've got no chance, to be perfectly honest.
Richard Hill is one of a new breed of men around the City of London. Every day he can win or lose a fortune in a war of nerves against dedicated speculators like Ronnie Schlapfer in New York and William Wong, who plays the currency market from Hong Kong. One day in June, the three of them gambled $1,000 million. Who won? Every day, currency dealers exchange hundreds of billions of dollars into pounds, marks into yen, francs into lira. Some of this torrent serves international trade, but most of it is now hot money, searching for the most profitable home. So lucrative has this business become that banks compete against each other 24 hours a day around the globe, trying to make money out of money. On June the 4th, 1985, commercial breaks filmed simultaneously in London, Hong Kong and New York, with three of the players in this game of electronic poker. In England, it's nearly midnight, and June the 4th is about to begin. Deep in the Kent countryside, Richard Hill is still hard at work, checking the market with his bank's American branch.
No, but you've got to remember, the whole world is long as sterling. OK, you can hang on to early Far East, but I'll get rid of them sort of as soon as the Far East get going. Because I don't think you're going to make a fortune out of it.
In New York, it's still only 6 in the evening. Ronnie Schlapfer speculates for himself and for 13 millionaires. Today, he's already made $200,000, but Ronnie's an addict. He'll search anywhere to make more.
Listen, can you please tell me how the quotes are for sterling and Deutschmark in Australia?
Yeah, in Australia now it's 3:05.
In Hong Kong, it's early morning. June the 4th has already begun.
Radio Television Hong Kong, the time 6:30.
Trading on the European foreign exchanges was erratic and thin.
Capitalist Hong Kong is living on borrowed time. Its people know that their buccaneering days may soon be over. So the pace of their favourite activity, making money, becomes ever more frantic. High up in a suburban apartment block, one of the Far East's leading currency traders has just woken up. 24-year-old William Wong comes from a family of currency traders who left China 30 years ago after the communists arrived. Wong's skills are not so much a product of education as of thousands of years of Chinese trading tradition. It's 7:45. Today there are no big news stories from Europe and America to help him decide which way the pound will go. He'll have to rely on his instinct. This morning, William's late. The pound is already rising. He must decide within minutes whether to jump on the bandwagon and buy some pounds in the hope that they'll go on going up.
Morning.
128 now, pay 15 from Australia, I need the offer.
Oh my God.
Surrounded by electronic gadgetry, William is taking the pulse of a market which, at this time of day, stretches from Singapore to Tokyo. William works for the American Chemical Bank, one of the largest banks in the world. Chemical is expanding fast in the currency market. Its dealers take huge risks, but they're well rewarded. William's salary starts at £25,000, but with his colleagues on the currency dealing desk, he shares 3% of their profits. It's a hefty commission, which can double his salary if he gets it right. If he gets it wrong, William Wong faces the sack. William's in charge of trading the pound against the dollar. It's just 8:05. The pound is still rising, and William's being forced to make a decision.
Oh my God.
He buys his first £3 million with Chemical's dollars, gambling that the pound will go on up. Now that he's made his decision, he'd like to buy more.
In charge of cable for Australia.
30-40.
This 24-year-old can gamble £20 million of his bank's money without asking anyone.
I think the sterling will go higher. And